Just about ready to roll. This is Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, number 2, Bryce Terang.
And the home opener is underway. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. One up, one down. Here's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Hit on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 out. Space is empty. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Foul ball.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. Ramirez makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Jacob Misiorowski. What do we have on him? Bryce Harper digs in for the Guardians.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ball. Down. Yeah. Ball 2.
Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Bang! A solo shot. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. And that one almost hit him.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one at triple digits. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Chourio raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Cal Raleigh in the box now. Takes strike one. One out and a runner at second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike two. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez should have this one. He's got it. And there's two away. Trey Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That's towards center. Rodriguez on the move. And that will end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, top of the second, Julio Rodriguez up now for the Brewers. Rodriguez batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Nope, outside.
That's out to center field. And there's one away. Next to hit, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes makes his way towards it. Two down. Luis Rengifo now at the plate.
Luis Rengifo.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Crosses to first, and the inning is over. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
All one.
In there. And so now 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Andy Pajes in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball
and
inside.
another ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Out towards right center field. Chourio settles under it. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Inside. Ball one. And a big swing and a miss. Lifted in the air down the left side. Yelich takes it in for the out. And there's two away. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Nice. Second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
That kicks the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air, left field. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Harper up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well,
Tough
that's
spot
off
right
the
here. A
plate.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Ortiz. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
At the plate, Blake
Ball
Perkins. The 1-0. In the air out towards right center. DeLauder under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Andrew Vaughn now.
Ball one. That's ball two.
Base hit center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for Milwaukee. Second baseman,
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Terang digs in now. Caught looking his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Struck him out looking. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike.
Ball.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's the third out. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one in the air center field. And there's one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Doubled in his first AB. Rips one to right. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Raleigh batting with one down, takes a strike. Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner around second. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Up next for the Guardians.
Runners at the corners here. Run away. Trey Turner at the plate. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive. That's a base hit. Ramirez in to score, and they lead by 2. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Well done. Drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Manzardo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Turner runs. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Off the plate, ball 1.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Guardians.
So in now for Cleveland, Andy Pappas. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Here in Cleveland, on to the 4th, Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-1. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that gets down in the corner. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Julio Rodriguez. Up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And that just misses. Hauls it in, 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Dylan Dingler. Flying to center his first time. That's ripped into the outfield. 2 down. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. bottom of the fourth, stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. That one at triple digits.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, D.L. Hall.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rocchio stands in now and watches strike one. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, base hit, right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. That one lifted to left. Yelich settles underneath it. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Chase DeLauder. And there's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. Called out on strikes.
Up next for the Guardians.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Guardians trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the air to left center, Rodriguez on the move to the alley. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Brewers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the Brewers DH. Blake Perkins. Flied to right his first time. Perkins in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
That's a ball.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vaughn takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
Ball 2.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Rocchio. And that's the third out. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Cal Raleigh digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Here's the 0-2. Jackknifes out of the way. In the air to left center. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Turner in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That's a ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 away down. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 2.
Hey! That's a ball.
One, two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Got him swinging. Here in Cleveland, top 6, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Nope.
Good eye right there.
Down.
That's a really good take.
On the ground to third. On to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now it's Christian Yelich. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Nope.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andy Pajas.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Angel Martinez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. 2 down. Now Brian Rocchio. He's 2 for 2.
Second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Brings it in. That is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Luis Rengifo. Up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. The 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Next for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz. Ramirez tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, Bryce Harper digs in for the Guardians. Now on the bump, Rob Zastryzny.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. Stepping up for the Guardians. Still on. Pinch hitter coming on. Rhys Hoskins looking to start something with one gone. There's a swing and a miss. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. One down. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now.
Ball.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's off
That's in.
the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-1. Here's Cal Raleigh now. What more can you say about this guy? Switch hitter, huge power, great framer behind the plate. How did he get his nickname? Well, it was former teammate Jared Kelnick that dubbed him the Big Dumper. Here's Trey Turner.
Inside, ball 1.
Rip, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Chourio on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Here in Cleveland, we're at the top of the 8th. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that one is lifted in the air. Valera takes it in for the out. 1 down. Bryce. Terang up now for the Brewers. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Dreyer measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just a slow ground ball this time. And he's out on the tag.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. A little bit low. Ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the guard. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Pitching change here, Brent Anderson. There's the strike. That clips the corner.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him. 1 away. Andy Pappas digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. Now that's smacked to right center. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
For the Guardians, left fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez.
Ball 1. Hey!
That catches the zone for a strike. Now 1-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center, Yelich moving under this one, and that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. And there's a base hit to left. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was...
Brock Stewart gets handed the rock out of the pen. Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. For 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. A little out front there as he swings through it. Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. 1 for 3. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Austin. Wells.
And he would be the tying run, Booth, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Eric Sabrowski.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the and get himself a save.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. The second run scores. It's 4-3.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Digging in, Blake Perkins in the dirt, and the runner holds. Here's your one. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a go-ahead run is on base. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.